Good evening, everyone. How are you? I hope everyone's okay. Welcome to this Sunday Night Live again. If someone can let me know that you can hear me okay, I think I've plugged the mic in. The little green dot is there. Um, let's just see who we've got in. Um, Ashley, good evening. Willow, hello. Christina, oh my goodness, good morning, Christina. Glad you could join us this time. Linda, good evening. Claire, hello. Patrick, hello. Sandra, good evening. Nice to see you here. Snapdragon, hello. Nat, good evening. Avril, hello. Let me just see that we've got. Oh, Nadine's here as well. Patrick, thank you for letting me know. Trish, good evening. Angeline, hello. And Justine, good evening. I hope you're all having a good Sunday. Good evening, Cameron. Nice to see you here. You too, Jackie. Nice to have you. Um, Ashley at the very top said, would it be worthwhile doing Too Good to Go? It would if I lived in Perth, but I'm like 12 miles away. So for me to try and get that and drive through, I'd need to get like three or four at the same time, and there's no guarantee of what you would get. So yeah, but I have been known when I've been through to see Patrick. Um, I did get a Too Good to Go bag from just round the corner from him. So I went in, said hello, and went, I just need to go and get a Too Good to Go bag. I think that was a Costa Coffee one. Um, Claire ate my first pre-prepped sweet and carrot mash today with a tin of potatoes cooked in the air fryer. Nice. Sarah, good evening. Lana, hello. Christina, I think you definitely win that one for 5:30 a.m. Roisin, good evening. Voda, hello. Julie, good evening. Crazy Solo, hi. Um, Someone else also put how's the flooding. I just actually read on the news that place in, I think it's Retford, Nottinghamshire, they're evacuating like 500 people. So that's not going to be good. It seems this has been a lot more destructive than we originally thought. Um, HM, good evening. Alabama Whitman, hello. Cece, good evening. Catherine in Nottingham, good evening. Oh, thank you. You did the thumbs up and watched the commercials. Thank you. Morag McCrae from Brisbane. Oh, look, someone else from Australia. My goodness, how lovely. Good evening, Joe. Yep, Jackie, I think you're right. I don't think we've had this quite so bad. Ben, good evening. Thank you for coming here and rescuing me and looking after me and stuff. Cameron, yeah, so it wasn't just me, because I thought that because all the news had said it was going to be so bad in Scotland, I thought that warnings had gone out in England. But there's Cameron saying the national news wasn't talking much about Babette in the South England, and yet they've been hammered in Europe and everything. Yeah, Willow, I saw that on the news. Bit confused as to how her son, left her rather than either took him back to hers or stayed with her. But hey ho, each to their own. Um, but yeah, this flooding has been really, really quite bad. Um, and as I say, it wasn't reported that it was going to be as bad. Good evening, Marty. Claire. Oh, you're one of them. I work for a insurance contractor. So household large loss claims. I know your people. I know your job, and it's not easy. Um, yeah, Ben, snow at the Cairngorms. Patrick mentioned that earlier, and I went straight onto the Cairngorm webcam, and there it was. There was snow. I was not expecting that just now. Oh goodness, Christina. Yeah, that's not good. I wouldn't have expected that either. Catherine, good evening. Oh yeah, I mean it's just so much to be worried about, to be honest. Linda, good evening. Oh, you're new and loving it. Thank you. Great to have you here. Angeline, floods are quite bad in Worcester. Yeah, that's. I think the Severn was Retford as well. They said it was the Severn that was the problem. So, oh, good evening, decluttering queen. Nice to have you here. Nat, no argument from me, mate. Christina, Kathleen is good. She's through in Perth just now. She's on holiday just now. Then a couple of weeks at her what's going to be the old job, and then she starts her new job. So that'll be good. Sarah. Good evening, Sarah. And yep, that was a nice time to retire, I have to say. Hence my saving like a demon so that I can do the same. You had warnings for rain in Surrey, Joe. Well, at least someone got worried. Got warned, sorry. Lana, I am glad to hear there is no infection on the foot. Well done you on the infection control. Claire, balancing the legal contract and customer expectations is practically impossible. Yeah, you want to be in the contractor's office when you've got 20 million people phoning you going, why are you not starting my work today? And like, what do you think I'm going to do? Knit you a person? Which Mandy has now adopted as well when we're speaking to certain people, which is, what do you expect us to do? We can't knit you someone. Marianne, good evening. Nice to see you here. Weather was mad. Oh, yeah. I mean, the weather has been completely mad. Clara, good evening. TCP would kill anything. Oh, yes. We all know TCP. Gina, hi there. Magic up a tradie. Yeah, exactly, Claire. That's what it is. It's magic up a tradie, and you just can't do it. Good evening, Alan. Hope you got your stick blender and your mustard. Oh, can I just say, I made new fresh mayonnaise today with the Dijon mustard that I bought this morning. Oh my goodness, what a difference it made. Really, really liking it. So I have a new thing of mayonnaise, which meant that my curry that I had in the slow cooker and my sausage casserole that I had in the slow cooker, both of them are going into the freezer because I made the tuna pasta thing again with homemade mayonnaise, which was very, very nom, I have to say. Crazy solo, yeah, I'm like you, so done with the year. It has been a very strange year. But evening, baby, how you doing? For anyone who doesn't know, not so young and Scottish is my daughter Kathleen, hence the evening baby. Yes, I am thinking that. Sandra, you had the tuna pasta for lunch. Well done. Oh, winter's teapot, blankies. Blankies just have to be done. We can't do anything without blankies in the cold weather. Oh, Willow, how nice. Yeah, we could just skip to that. I'd be up for that. Susan, hi there. Oh, you're at Lou's. Okay, so not so young and Scottish, as in the daughter, is having Chinese at her friend's house, Lou. And Lou says hello too. Hiya, Lou. Linda, I kept mine for a week. It had started to sort of go funny around the edges, so it was a week, but that was only one egg, so it was fine. Oh yeah, Catherine, I think I vaguely remember that. Oh yeah, warm and cozy is definitely a good thing. Yeah, we haven't had a Chinese for ages. Patrick and I normally do that every so often, but we haven't done that for a while. Just between time and saving money and getting organised and stuff. Oh, however, I have to say, it is my birthday this week coming. And I messaged Patrick yesterday because he was in Perth and I was here because obviously it was like, we're not driving in that, we're not going out in the water, we're not doing any of that. So I messaged him saying, have you got my birthday present yet, baby? And he's like, why? So I messaged him again going, just answer the question. And then he wouldn't. So I was just like, my TV is useless. Now, I've had a TV. The TV came from my parents' house. It was at least probably 8 to 10 years old. And it really wasn't. It was a Viera or something. And we couldn't get anything. And he had to keep coming and fixing the Fire Stick to try and get stuff. And I was like, right, start looking for a TV for me because, I'm going to need a new TV. So if you're looking, because Patrick for presents is very practical and I'm not. So I have to sort of work out and I have to let him know what I need. So there I was sitting yesterday having a chip butty for lunch and he walks in with a new TV for me. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I now have my birthday TV sitting in the corner. So, oh my goodness. And the reason I tell Patrick things like that is because it's techie. Patrick's much better at techie than me. So yeah, I have a new TV. What do you mean, can you see the way she talks to me? I am so nice to you. And then again, you're so nice to me. So what can I say? There is no poor Patrick, Nadine. Stop it. Oh, Linda, I'm so jealous. Nice. I know, Angeline, I am so lucky. And as I say, it was totally not expected. I thought he'd come with a list of, stuff and choices and stuff. And it's like, nope. So we'll see how that goes. James Tyler, aye up. Yeah, I'm not even going to, that's the closest I can get. I am not good at accents. Joe, how long have you and Patrick been together? We have been together now for 10 years. We met on a techie forum online. I had started a local news website and it was just when WordPress was coming up and I could not work it out. And I went on and there's this guy from London, but with a lion rampant flag. So it turns out he was from Glasgow originally. So him and I started chatting and eventually we got together and we're still here and now he's moved up here and his daughter's up here as well. And yeah. And as Kathleen said, he was there for her 18th. So yeah, 10 years. My goodness. There you go. And bless him, he helps me so much with all the stuff. Especially techie stuff. It's not working, Patrick, come and fix it. Even to the point when I was taking one of my colleagues from work through to Perth and it was frozen. It was like totally freezing. And me and my wee van, which had gone to work quite the thing, and I'm like, choo-choo. And the van died. Like driving through to Perth, the van died. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I checked the heater because my daddy had told me, if your heater's running cold in cold weather, then your car's frozen. So I switched off, I pulled into a lay-by, switched everything off and let it cool down. Or heat up, whatever way it was going. Phoned Patrick and went, don't come and get us, but come and get us at the outside of Perth. And he did. He came and rescued us, bless. So, yes, I have got a very good man in Patrick. Thank you, Catherine. That is a good plan, or a good way to put it. So, yeah, that is our thing. What else was I going to say? Yeah. Did I miss Jasmine? Where did Jasmine come in? Where did I miss that? Oh, gosh, jeez, Jasmine. Evening, Yasmin. How you doing? Nice to see you here. Who asked if you're ready for the zombie apocalypse? Yeah, the zombie apocalypse. If it's a zombie apocalypse, it's just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not running. Coco, not at all. There's no time limits on here. Sharon, good evening. That attempt at Derbyshire. Yeah, what can I say? I don't even know what Derbyshire sounds like. I just got A up. So yeah. I am not good at accents, I have to say. But that's it. I have to say though, I was very proud of us for the prepping for the floods and everything when I came in on Thursday and the lights flickered and I was running about and I got all my stuff done. I was like, look at me. I'm ticking boxes here and I'm all ready just in case. I have to say, making the cheese sauce for the mac and cheese was like so high speed. I do not normally have the cooker up that high because, but we did it. We had everything was sorted. So yeah, Willow, I think he would. Melanie, hi from Derby. I can't do the Scottish accent either. See, I'm up for that. James Tyler, yeah, good plan. If you wouldn't mind, please do hit the likes because that does help the channel get out here. Anne, good evening. Now, for anyone who's new to the channel and for anyone who's old to the channel, you'll know this anyway. However, anyone who's new to the channel, every so often we do what we call a making the difference. And what that is we take about a third of the monetization from the channel and we go and give it to a local charity. We have done different charities. We've done the Sunshine Box that gives to kids in hospital. We've done Graham's Kitchen, which is on the streets. We've done the Hope Foundation in Ayr when we were down there last month. And this month, you're going to love this month, I have to say. I'm very excited about this month. So if you wouldn't mind, if you're new to the channel, please do go make yourself a cup of tea and let the adverts play, because what we try to do, especially it started because this was the cost of living crisis, and so many people were struggling to be able to donate. So it's like, yeah, let's watch the adverts, then you can donate through this channel. You can see the Making a Difference videos, and that was you that helped do it. So yeah, that's coming up soon. Catherine, yeah, I'm with you on the, yeah, just eat me if it's a zombie apocalypse. That's just not happening. Lana, thank you. Yes, I did get a lot today. Sandra, I can't do a Scottish accent either. My mum's Scottish. Yep. Imagine a sheep in danger. Okay, that's different. Oh, what you like, Willow? You obviously picked it up quite quickly. Yeah, Alan, I totally agree with you. Proper mac and cheese. We were talking about that at work, or was it with Patrick? I was talking about it. Did I fall over in the storm opposite Anne? Teapot, I almost did fall. I got blown back so much, and that was when I was screaming at them to open the door. Because I had been sitting there going, yeah, I'm fine, everything's fine. And then this huge gust of wind caught me, and I was like, no, I'm done, I'm going in. And when they opened the door, the rain just flew into the room. It wasn't too impressive. So, yeah. Joe, I don't know how that works. But yeah, sorry, Alan, to go back to we were talking about mac and cheese. And Catherine's just picked it up there. We were talking about the difference in mac and cheese. So you've got your Kraft mac and cheese, or cheesy pasta as it is now, because it can't be mac and cheese. And it's like that's your emergency, oh my goodness, and it's nothing like mac and cheese. Then you've got that you boil your own pasta and you make your cheese sauce with a cheese sauce mix, a powdered mix, like Coleman's cheese sauce mix. That's next in line. And then you get your You do your own pasta, but then you get a jar of cheese sauce. Um, so you get that, and then eventually you get to the full scale homemade mac and cheese with proper homemade cheese sauce. And that's just, I mean, as Kathleen will say, I was well known for that amongst her friends. The mac and cheese was, I was really good at it. And I mean, I even messaged Patrick this week and went, I did it again. I made a really good mac and cheese and I ate so much of it. And I ate it for like 3 days. So, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, shepherd's pie with crispy, cheesy top. And Lana, no, she has not shredded any more Luro. What Lana is saying, there's my, here's me on a budget and I bought toilet roll last week. What happened? The cat followed me into the toilet, got a toilet roll, and shredded it with her back feet. You know the way they do that thing with their back feet? So I'm like down a toilet roll almost. It's ridiculous. Not impressed. Yeah, Kathleen, you're right. Patrick does, he can switch between London and Glasgow. That was so funny. Yeah, she went totally rough on that toilet paper. What Kathleen's talking about with Patrick switching between London and Glasgow is Kathleen and I were down in London visiting Patrick, and we we're going up an escalator, and Patrick spoke to me as me. I just thought that was normal, and then all of a sudden he turned around and someone had waved him on the escalator, and he's like, "All right, mate, how are you?" And I'm like, "You're Scottish. You don't speak like that." But he could switch, which I cannot do. But I swear, Kathleen and I were standing on the escalator looking at each other going, who is he? Who is that? And what has he done with Patrick? It really did. It threw us completely. Oh, well, that's a shame. But it will still taste good. We like that. Oh, Joe, bacon and mac and cheese. Yeah, I don't put it. I put onion in my mac and cheese. Oh, crisp sandwich as well. Nice. Yeah, well, the accent switching is just like, no, it completely messes up my head. Teapot, do you think you'd have been prepared if you'd lost power for 3 days in the storm? Yes. I could have done 3 days in the storm. That wouldn't have been a problem. Oh, yeah, and as Patrick says, he did live in London for 43 years, so he did, I suppose it's all right that he spoke some English. You can do Yorkshire to Northeast. Yeah. Oh, Anzac buildings. Nice. But yeah, Teapot, because I've got the wood burner, my house previously was all electric, so we had storage heaters. That would have been a huge problem. If the power had gone out when this house was all electric for 3 days, that would have been dreadful. That would have been a whole different kettle of fish. But when you get, because I've got the wood burner, I've got the little gas stove thing as well. And I've got food stockpiled. So yeah, I'm quite confident I would have been okay for 3 days. And well, Mr. Prime Channel, good evening. Frugal Stew just tuned in. What have you missed? Nothing really. We're talking about accents and things like that. And I can see that Anne is saying that some of the stuff when her mum says things, she used to laugh about it. I am not saying that. It's just not happening. Can you make mac and cheese pie? I've never tried mac and cheese pie. I know you get it in the shops, and it's the water pastry shell that they use. So I've seen that in the shops, but I've not actually done it myself because I've not done the water pastry. I haven't done that in years. Good evening, Ben. Nice to see you. Anne waving. Housemate once who made mac and cheese with bacon, mushrooms, and sweet corn. Yeah, it is. It's awesome when you add things to proper mac and cheese. And yeah, I have done it not with the bacon, but I've had mushrooms, sweet corn, onions, etc. Yeah, see, people can hear you now, pussycat. The cat has been lying on the blanket peacefully until I sat forward to do the live, and now she's like there. Dakota, of course you can ask a question. Feel free. Not promising I'll answer it, but I can try. Yep. Mr. Prime Channel, I'm with you. Homemade mac and cheese, homemade lasagna. Decluttering queen, my cat is only adorable when she's not shredding things or wanting out 5 minutes after she gets in. Was it last night when I came in from work? Yeah, Friday night. So I come in from work on Friday night, come in, and she's wandering about the house, and she's like, oh, well, I'll go out. So I went and opened the door. No. Then went and opened the door again. No. 5th time I opened that door until the cat went out. I was not a happy bunny. So, yeah, that's not good. Karen, do I like jacket potatoes? I do. I like jacket potatoes. I like them. My main fillings are cheese, tuna and sweet corn mayo, chicken and sweet corn mayo, things like that. So, yeah, jacket potatoes. I probably should have more varied fillings, but that's my go-to sort of simple ones. I think one's got bipolar and the other's got attachment issues. Oh, yeah. Yep, I am. 3rd time opening the door. I was really cross. By the time it got to the 5th time, I'm just like, no. Yes, we do love Raven, bless her. Play with feet. Loads of toys, won't touch you. As soon as you take off your shoes, he wants to play with people's feet. Oh, dear. Homemade food is the best food. It is. Do you know, I've actually I'm noticing that now, that because I'm making more of my own food, it's healthier, obviously, because there's less chemicals getting done. But it's more economical when you work it out. I mean, when I started this £20 a week budget challenge for the shopping, I did not think, I thought I would be living week to week, struggling to get anything. And it turns out that I've managed to save things. I've got things in the freezer. You know, so it's worked out a lot better than I thought it would initially. There's still things like buying the 40 tea bags. That definitely was a false economy because I'm almost halfway through them. But I'll buy a bigger bag of tea bags the next time. And the flour, seemingly I messed up with the flour today because you can get it for much cheaper in different places. But I hadn't actually thought about it till I was in the food warehouse, so that was where I bought it. Yes, Catherine, Raven is definitely the channel mascot. Yeah, why doesn't that surprise me? Coco, how old is Raven? Kathleen, how old is Raven? I think she's 3. Sarah, you're lucky yours is snoring because mine's sitting staring at me going, let me out. Staring at the chicken in the oven. I love it. That's a good plan. Yeah, Raven did steal Kathleen's blanket the first day she brought her home. Evening, Matt. Nice to see you. Crazy Solo. Yeah, I do have some loose tea. I need to start using that because I've got a teapot for it. Violet Kitty would come inside to use the box. Good plan. Are we going for budget week 10? Alan, I'm only in budget week 4. Behave. Week 10? That'll be ages away. Enough of cold. Last year, the electric bill was £500 a month in the coldest month. Gina, I get you, and I know Years ago, I had one of the prepayment meters, and I had to get it changed because it was going through so much in a cold winter. I think it was the Beast from the East winter. And it was so cold, I was having to go up to my parents and get cash to put in the meter. Hence the getting it off of the prepayment and then getting it out now. So yeah, that's what I do. Christina, I think there's already a video on that. Pretty sure if you do a search on the videos, I think I've got it under like my favourite comfort food or something. And I did the mac and cheese from absolute scratch because I was feeling rubbish. I think it was probably one of the COVIDs that I had or one of the flus. And I'm pretty sure I've put it on there just to say this is me. That's what I do when I'm ill. I make mac and cheese. So yeah. Mandy, hello, nice to see you. It's hard to go. Let's go from months to years on this tight budget. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah. The thing is, it's one of those things. I actually think the best way to do it is this week will be like a month of doing the. I'm sorry, I just saw Anne with it. She was a black cat named Snowing. I have no words. But yeah, I think one way of doing it is, especially because I like being prepared, I like having a stockpile. And I think maybe doing 4 to 5 weeks on the £20 a week budget, then go and blow out, stock up your cupboard, stock up everything, and then you can go back to your £20 a week budget, or just have a bit of a shopping where you've got your extra treats. Can you tell I just ran out of chocolate biscuits? I went to the cupboard today. I went to the cupboard and there's like 2 chocolate biscuits left. Now, if you've been following this channel for a while, you know that I like my chocolate biscuits. And so does Patrick. And I'm down to my last biscuit. There was 2 left and I have 1 because I eated the other one just before I came on here. So yeah, I think every so often we need to be doing a little bit of a treat thing. Only saying because we could print a book on budget week food. We could. I could add that bit into my bookie because I still have a book in the depths of the computer somewhere. Decibel, somebody never told me they were coming through from Perth, did they, child of mine? Treats are important. Yes, treats are definitely important. And yes, time for a tea and Bickie's chocolate. Well, the lovely Catherine has given me, she put a super thanks in on the chat on one of the videos, on a few of the videos. Thank you for that, Catherine. And specifically said, get chocolate digestives. So Patrick is going to bring me through chocolate digestives because I was like, I'll not buy them when I'm shopping because then I might get carried away. But yeah, so I have specific funds for chocolate digestives, so they're getting bought. Patrick's bringing me through them later this week. Yeah, we absolutely need chocolate biscuits. Bridget, hello, how you doing? I tried, but you were napping. Well, I wasn't napping after you phoned me, did you? Was I? But I wasn't awake enough to understand what you were saying. Sunrise, nice, Christina. Did the budget now renovating the bathroom, bought tubs. Oh, nice, Linda. We like that. A child of mine. Yeah, we do that. Shatters the illusion. Well, as we both have our own lives, she's supposed to shatter the illusion. Make biscuits and that fella of mine leaves me one, eats the rest. Yep, I understand that. Patrick doesn't get the chance. If I make something, he's lucky if he's here before he gets it. I don't know if it's totally conscious, but normally if I make something nom, I make it when there's nobody else here. Oh, you say it's your God kids too. Have you had chocolate digestive with caramel? I did. I ate them a few years ago when they were out. Quite liked them. Callum, good evening. Nice to see you. Oh, my sweet summer child. Mandy says that. That was Mandy says that. Oh, my sweet summer child. She said that to somebody in the office. They made like a really, really stupid mistake, and she's like, "Oh, my sweet summer child," and we all just looked and went, "Yep, okay." She thinks you're stupid. Judging nobody with hobnobs trapping us. That's a good plan. Try to hide them when he's at work. I wonder if that. Pooja, that is a good question. And for me, it all depends on what the filling is. If the filling is going to fall out, unless I squish it, then it gets squished. So, yeah, that's when a sandwich should be squished. Oh, haggis bonbons. Nice, Callum. I haven't had them in ages. Remember the first time I had them, I think was it in a restaurant or something? It was the first time I had haggis bonbons. They were really, really nice. Angeline, I agree. The price of chocolate biscuits is so expensive now. It really is. But sometimes it just has to be done because, if you're working hard and living mean, you need to every so often have a wee treat to yourself. That just has to be done because, we cannot live by strife alone. Every so often you need to have a treat. I know I put a thing up probably last month or the month before about POM treats, prime of midlife treats, and have yourself a treat. Have yourself a bath with a bath bomb, have yourself chocolate biscuits, make yourself a proper nice sandwich that you like with different fillings. I think we all need to every so often treat ourselves because it's not easy just now. Really. Root potato out of mash. Alabama Whitman on and eating my stocks week. Eating a stocks week is a good thing. Out of date chicken and veg soup with root potato mash out M&S. Oh, nice. Haggis is English. I'm here to be controversial. No, not even going to be controversial about that. Haggis is haggis. My mum is Teeny from Trin looking for Girvan. Yeah. They're a must in this time of year. It's in the budget. Yeah, it has to be. Oh, fish finger sandwich with tomato sauce. Controversial, decluttering queen. Is that the Doctor Who fish finger sandwich? Cheese and onion crisp sandwich. Yes. Rainbow Obsidian. Good evening. Nice to see you. Chicken and stuffing sandwich, bag of cheese and onion crisps. Nice. Cameron, what do you think about Greggs? Do you mean Greggs versus local business? I don't have a Greggs near me. I have to go through to Perth for that. So we be supporting local business. Anytime we get any pies, cakes, anything like that, it's all from local bakers or local delis, stuff like that. So yeah, that's what we always do is do that. We've also, yeah, no, we're back Rainbow Obsidian talking about food. We do this a lot. We also do the completely lost my train of thought there. What was it? Oh yeah, when it was lockdown and these people started up like your afternoon tea trays and your sandwich boxes and stuff like that. There's still a few of them going in our area. So every so often we'll get it for the office. There's one lady I know, she comes out from Perth like once every couple of months. She does a delivery out this way. And it's like sandwiches, little mini quiches, little mini cakes, stuff like that. So we'll buy that rather than get pre-packed sandwiches. We'll support her local business, etc. And as Kathleen says, I mean, Sugar and Spice, it's our local bakery. It's yeah, we definitely like that one. Has to be mayo and hot treacle tart with evaporated milk was my treat. Nice. That sounds very nice. Lemon juice on fish is the best. Yeah, it kicks off over fish fingers. See, this is the thing. You've got to see what people have. I mean, you see it in the newspapers every so often. If the tabloids are trying to fill a space, it's like, what's your unusual accompaniment to this certain food? Microwave golden syrup pudding. I have not seen that in years, Claire. I loved that. And Bob, lemon curd. I love lemon curd. I even taught myself how to make, well, I didn't. I followed a recipe and made lemon curd. And I was so close today because in the food warehouse they had lemons reduced. And I was like, are you going to make lemon curd? I was like, no, I'm not going to stand on a Sunday afternoon and make lemon curd. So I didn't get the lemons. But yeah, lemon curd. We love homemade lemon curd. We love lemon curd anyway. Angeline, there's a lot of local bakeries getting pushed out. I mean, Perth is really, your bigger towns where your Costas, your Greggs, etc., where they're coming in, a lot of the smaller bakeries and such, it's not worth their while because don't get me wrong, our local bakeries are not cheap, just not cheap at all. Sometimes I'm like shocked and shooketh at the prices. But then they're open, our one's open basically whenever they get in. They open up the shop if anyone's about. The tradies are about getting in early, etc. They do that. Rainbow Obsidian, you need to try lemon curd. If you haven't tried it yet, if you're looking to buy it, do not get the cheap bright yellow stuff. Go and get the Tesco special or the Asda special or something like that. Get the posher stuff. Because you can definitely taste the chemicals in the cheap stuff. So you need to be doing that or make your own. Because lemon curd's really, really nice. So, and it doesn't actually take that long to make. Yeah, Claire, I think it's Asda Extra Special that I've got, and I have done the Tesco. See, now you're asking. I don't know which one I've got. But yeah, lemon curd is definitely a thing that we need to do. Lemon curd tarts. Oh, I haven't made jam tarts for ages. I have homemade jam. Ooh, I could make homemade jam tarts. But then I would sit and eat homemade jam tarts, like lots and lots of them. Possibly not one of my better ideas. But yeah, definitely. But if I'm going to make lemon curd, I will absolutely put the recipe up. I'll show you how to do it. Not really sure how I do it. I've only done it a couple of times. Italy from Florida, spent time at the Vatican. Haven't opened it yet. I'm saving it for Christmas. Brought me back the coolest little lemon curd from the Vatican. Oh, very nice, Catherine. Yeah, Claire, I was thinking that was part of the logic with the buying the flour, because scones, pancakes, quick and easy, not too bad. One slice of bread generally spread with sour cream and sprinkled with sugar. Ooh, haven't tried that. Not sure I want to, but if you don't try, you're not going to know these things. Bakewell tarts, we like Bakewell tarts. Peanut butter cookies. Oh, pumpkin scones. Let us know how you get on. Yeah, Justine, the only reason I know about lemon curd jam tarts is because when you buy the box of jam tarts, or when you used to, when I was a kid, you would get like your blackcurrant jam, your strawberry jam, and your lemon curd. That was your sort of 6 jam tarts, and there was 3 different flavors. So that was really how I knew that was lemon curd. And then Mum got it and we had it in sandwiches and stuff. So jam tarts in the cupboard, decluttering queen. That is just rude. How can you tell me you've got jam tarts in the cupboard when I don't? I feel, you know, left out. Pumpkin pie, nice. Yeah, I mean, I have to say, Kathleen did I had her baking and cooking when she was quite young. I remember she was whatever age she was, saying, coming downstairs at like 8:30 at night, going, "Can I make cake, Mum?" And on one hand, I was sitting there going, "It's 8:30 at night. Behave. Don't be so stupid." And on the other hand, I'm thinking, "Ooh, warm, warm little cakes for my cup of tea. Okay, baby, go make cake." So Kathleen would go make cake at like 8:30 at night. Oh, pumpkin spice muffins using a pudding mix. That's a good plan. Nice. That sounds good, Catherine. I like that. Am I looking forward to winter? No, Cameron, I don't like winter. Well, I do. In some ways I do, and in some ways I don't. I'm not awfully good at the cold thing. Um, and I bake a lot. It keeps my kids happy. I bet it does. Yep. Put salt and pepper into strawberry yogurt. Okay, weird. Not quite sure about that. Eldest is a great cook. Well done, Angeline. See, there's this whole thing about people, not being able to look after themselves or cook or whatever. Um, you know, we just need to teach them. As I say, Kathleen was taught. Some of it was taught because we were skint. As I've said before, the pancakes for breakfast was because I didn't have anything else, but I had eggs and flour. Because I always kept flour, I always had sugar for my tea, and this day I had eggs. And so we did pancakes for breakfast, and Kathleen thought it was really exciting, and how fabulous was this? This was really special. No, this was just because we were skint. And things like the bacon fried rice, because it was cheap to use a couple of slices of bacon. So yeah, little things like that. But it means that Kathleen is now, and as she said, she can do the mac and cheese. So yeah, that's why Kathleen is perfectly able to do that sort of stuff. And Catherine, yes, I agree with you in that about the lemon curd. If you're buying lemon curd from the shop, always get the lighter one, which is normally the more expensive one. But that means it's more like an actual curd thing. Pistachio pudding muffins. Ooh. Many, many thoughts going here. We like this. Pistachio pudding to make fudge. Okay, that's a new one on me. That's some more fancy to, yeah. Yeah, decluttering queen, there's just so much damage. And it's going to take, as I said in the video before, it's going to take so long to do this. There isn't the trades to suddenly hit it with a lot of trades. A lot of times what people think is if there's been a big lot of damage done to properties or whatever, that the community will gather round and they'll all pull together and, everyone will come together. And yes, they do. But physically, the stuff that needs to be done to these properties to get them fixed is going to take a while. And it's going to be difficult, and everyone's going to be saying, but my need is greater than their need, and they should wait or they should wait. There's people already been waiting for a whole lot of months. And it's going to take time. And best of all in the world, doesn't matter how much we try, it's not going to happen quickly. And there's just so many places have been damaged in so many different ways. So yeah, as you say, decluttering queen, the damage is just everywhere. Oh, Claire's still got a Nan's recipe box. That's nice. We like that. I want to try again. Good. Well done, Catherine. That's it. Yeah, Rainbow, the lack of trades and the lack of money that people have to do the work, because depending on where these properties are, depends on whether they've got proper insurance, because a lot of insurance companies were cutting down on flood insurance. Something that almost makes you feel hungry. This is the third week now I've had to start in a box of Christmas chocolates. Okay, I feel jealous. You've got Christmas chocolates and I do not. Yeah, Crazy Solo, there's not people in the trades now. And I mean, don't even start me on the way that the trades are getting taught now, and don't start Patrick because he's so cross. Our Patrick is a qualified electrician of old school style. And I've seen some of the things that he's seen online, and you see, and they just don't know what they're doing compared to the guys. And also, apart from the different ways of teaching, there's also the things like down south in London, all the electrics and everything are underground. Up here, an awful lot of them are above ground. So if someone moved up here from London, they wouldn't have a clue. They've never seen overhead cables. So there's all those little difference of things. Yep. Where do people live when their homes are sorted out? Mainly the Premier Inn or the Travelodge or Airbnbs. And what happens is everyone, you can imagine like a whole street getting flooded, and they're all like, oh, but my kids go to school here, my work's here, I need to be here. There's a limited number of hotel rooms and Airbnbs in the likes of Brecon. So they can't all stay in the same area. They get moved out. So yeah, Claire, shortage of dehumidifiers and technicians. Yep, there will indeed. And that's one of the big things, is you need to get the properties dry before you can rebuild them. So, yeah. Transported non as well as taxis on good to go. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing. Let me just check here. There we go. Claire, anyone can get flood insurance thanks to Flood RE. Oh, that'll be that thing that they did after the insurer stopped doing it. Good. Oh, I'll feel better on that. And good evening. Nice to see you. Because of so much water, the ground under the houses may be unstable. Claire, that was a very clever plan. Lana, I'm not liking that thought at all. But thank you for that. I will remember that. It's supposed to be more rain through the week. Yeah, decluttering queen, I've got that in my phone. I've got it in the Met Office. Do you know what it's like? Angeline, wonder if the floods will impact food delivery. Yep, our online deliveries. When I went on to Asda today, there was still a thing about, watch out for your online deliveries. It's not going to it's not going to happen as it should, or as it was originally booked. There might have to be cancellations, etc. So yeah, food deliveries have been impacted. So yeah, and Catherine, I'm with you in that. We do a lot of flood restoration with work, and yeah, the mold is a big problem. Teapot, what are you and Kathleen's and Patrick's plan for Christmas? No idea, Teapot. We haven't decided yet. Probably sit and do not an awful lot, because I'm off work for like nearly 10 days, so I am going to sit and vegetate, like proper vegetate. Inch walls and subfloors are higher. It could be a difference of lifelong. Oh yeah, it is, Catherine. The drying out of the properties is a huge thing. But in saying that, I mean, there was a whole thing of when they were talking about the small person that they actually blamed the death of a child on the mold in the property. Um, and a lot of it, I mean, even housing associations and councils are renting out properties that are absolutely full of mold. I mean, Patrick's daughter, the house that she was down in Kent. I mean, I went up to the toilet as you do, and the place was covered in mold. And I'm like, what on earth? And she said, Karen, I bleach that every week. She says, we paint it every couple of months. And it just keeps coming back. And that's the thing, is that there's so many properties. So yeah. Your boss hated it at first because it cost a lot, but made it easier, and you sent all your loss adjusters to one occasion. Sold rooms to a competitor in exchange for drying text. Claire, that's what you have to do, because as you said before, everyone's going to be yelling saying, but you need to do this, you need to do that. We physically do not have the people to go and do that. So, we'll do the best we can, but we are now getting to the stage of, no, we're done. Physically, we cannot ask the boys to keep going much more because they've been on surge most of the year. Rainbow, it's all good because she's out of that place now. She's up here. Karen will be eating chocolate biscuits with Kathleen Patrick looking on over Christmas. Yeah, Angeline, you're probably not very wrong, I have to say. Danilo, good evening. Had more than 1 year flight, just kept coming back. Yeah, I mean, the only way I know to get rid of that is strip off the plasterboard, dry it all out and stuff, and make sure that you fixed it. Without proper airflow, it only grows. Yeah, it does. Crazy Solo, yep. See, there's all these housing associations. If you find you're suffering from mold, they seem to put the blame on your lifestyle. Vicky, they'll put the blame on anything because it basically comes down to they don't have the money to fix it, because to fix mold is a proper fix. It's not like just slapping paint on something. They need to take the plasterboard off. They need to dry it out. They need to sort things. They need to spend proper money on it. And they won't do it. They don't have enough money. So they will just tell you that it's your fault, that you're breathing too heavily or something like that. And there's so many places where that happens, and it just is. Yeah, and exactly. They come in, paint over it, and it would just come back. Ongoing crisis, and they keep jacking up the rent because they can, Linda. People, there's not enough places to live just now. Disney, late as usual, bless you. Tightwad Gazette, I'm still only about halfway through that. But I'm loving it. There's all these wee stories and little things in it. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's upstairs, actually. Tightwad Gazette is upstairs for when I'm lying in bed. You'd love to spend Christmas eating chocolate biscuits in the prime of midlife household. I'll fight you for the biscuits. Pfft. Yeah, they tell you open windows, don't dry clothes in the flat. And what are you supposed to do then? Full of mold in the attic. Yeah, all these different things. Are the council housing stock to temp move to while repair ongoing? Oh yeah, I mean it just is. Oh, you still do the live stream over the Christmas holiday? Do you know what I have a thing. I think we did it last year. I do a Christmas Day live stream specifically for the fact of there's a lot of us. If I didn't have Patrick, I'd be on my own at Christmas. So would he. In fact, due to family commitments, it took us a few years before Patrick and I were able to have Christmas together. So what we do now with this is I come on here on Christmas Day because I think everyone should have fun on Christmas Day. So we did it last year. We'll do it again this year. Don't actually know where I'm going to be, whether I'm going to be at Patrick's, whether I'm going to be here. But yeah, I will be on live at some point in time on Christmas Day, just because I think everyone should have a bit of fun on Christmas Day. So you will see what we've been, or you'll find out, or you probably won't see what I've been eating, but yeah, it's like, we'll talk about presents, we'll talk about food, we'll talk about all that sort of stuff. In general, just be silly, because that's what Christmas Day is about. So yeah, first Christmas in a home that's properly ours. Nice, Willow, that'll be good. Lana, your dog and the guinea pig, nice. See, I like the fact of restful Christmas. I'm not big on the 20 million people running about. I can't do that. Probably because that is my sort of like shutdown time. So yeah, now that's us been on an hour. Does anyone have any questions before I head off? Because I'm working tomorrow and we all know it's going to be busy. We all know it's going to be very, very busy. Run a small dehumidifier in the kitchen. Yeah, dehumidifiers are pretty good. 22nd for you. Yep, Rainbow Obsidian, I'm with you as well. Please hit the like button on your way out. Ben, thank you very much, darling, for being the watchdog. Have a great week, everyone. Yep, as Susan says. And I will see you tomorrow evening. Catch you later.